What if I told you that the NBA we know today could have been completely different, all because of trades that almost happened, but didn't? Some of the biggest superstars in the league were one signature away from rewriting history. These are 9 of the greatest NBA trades that nearly happened, ranked by how much they would have shaken the entire league. Let's start at number 9. Kobe Bryant to the Chicago Bulls, 2007. In 2007, Kobe Bryant was done with the Lakers. He publicly demanded a trade, and the Bulls were his top destination. The framework was almost in place: Luol Deng, Ben Gordon, Tyrese Thomas, and draft picks for Kobe. The only reason it fell apart? The Lakers wanted Deng, and Kobe refused to waive his no-trade clause unless Deng stayed. This wasn't just a rumor, Kobe confirmed it himself later. Imagine Kobe in Chicago, the ghost of MJ and the Mamba in the same city? That's wild. 8. Stephen Curry to the Phoenix Suns, 2009. In the 2009 NBA Draft, the Suns were seconds away from trading Amare Stoudemire to Golden State for a package that included the 7th pick, which became Stephen Curry. The Suns GM Steve Kerr wanted Curry badly. The trade stalled because the Warriors refused to include Andris Biedrins. Yes, a role player blocked Curry from becoming a Sunday. Phoenix could have built around Steve Nash and Steph, and maybe even extended their dynasty years longer. 7. Chris Paul to the Golden State Warriors, 2011. In 2011, the Warriors offered a trade package for Chris Paul that included Steph Curry. At the time, Curry had ankle issues and wasn't a sure thing. The deal was nearly agreed on, but CP3 reportedly told the Warriors he wouldn't re-sign long-term. The trade was scrapped, and the rest is dynasty history. If that deal had gone through, Steph is probably a Hornet or Clipper today, and there's no Golden State Big Three. 6. Tracy McGrady and Jermaine O'Neal to Chicago, 2000. The Bulls were on the verge of acquiring both McGrady and Jermaine O'Neal in a blockbuster deal in 2000. T-Mac had left Toronto, and O'Neal was rotting on the Blazers' bench. Chicago was desperate to return to glory post-Jordan, and this deal would have jump-started it. Why didn't it happen? Chicago hesitated on giving up their young core, and T-Mac ended up in Orlando. The Bulls stayed stuck in the lottery while McGrady exploded. 5. James Harden to the Golden State Warriors, 2012. Before Houston landed Harden, the Warriors had a shot. OKC asked for Klay Thompson in return, and Golden State said no. This was confirmed by GM Bob Myers. Just think about it, Curry and Harden as a backcourt before either one became an MVP? That's a cheat code. But Golden State saw something in Klay, and they were right. But in an alternate universe, maybe Harden has 3 rings. 4. Kevin Garnett to the Lakers, 2007. Before he landed in Boston, KG almost joined Kobe in LA. The Lakers were offering Andrew Bynum and Lamar Odom. Garnett wanted to go, but stalled because of Kobe's trade drama and uncertainty around the front office. Once Boston came calling with Ray Allen already in place, KG chose the Celtics instead. The result? A new rivalry was born. But what if it was Kobe and KG tearing through the West together? 3. Chris Paul to the Los Angeles Lakers, 2011. This one actually was approved and then vetoed. In December 2011, CP3 was going to the Lakers in a 3-team deal. Pau Gasol to Houston, Lamar Odom and picks to New Orleans, CP3 to LA. The league office, led by then-Commissioner David Stern, who was also managing the Hornets at the time, stepped in and shut it down, citing basketball reasons. The backlash was huge. Imagine CP3 and Kobe together. We never got to see it, and it still haunts fans today. 2. LeBron James to the Golden State Warriors, 2014. Yes, this is real. In 2014, before returning to Cleveland, LeBron's camp reportedly reached out to Golden State to explore a sign and trade. The Warriors considered offering Klay Thompson and others. But Golden State decided to keep their core intact and not risk losing the team chemistry they had. LeBron went back to Cleveland and 2 years later faced that same Warriors team in one of the greatest NBA finals ever. If this deal had gone through, it would have ended the league. And finally, 1. Kobe Bryant to the Detroit Pistons. 2007. The Pistons were offering Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, a young Amir Johnson, and multiple picks. Lakers GM Mitch Kupchak was ready to go. Kobe, furious with the Lakers' direction, initially agreed, but then, at the last second, he backed out. The Pistons, who were still a top team in the East, would have gotten Kobe in his prime. This wasn't just a career shift, it could have rewritten championship history for multiple teams. Sometimes the biggest moves are the ones that never happen. These trades weren't just fantasy, they were real, confirmed, and almost finalized. And if just one or two of them had gone through, the rings, the rivalries, the dynasties, all of it would look very different.